pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Bruno Guimaraes, is going to be the man who I see as the one who brings balance to the team. I think
the referee's awarded a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Casemiro getting this one clear. And the pass is intercepted. Dabor. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no... Could be danger here! Peretz. Aim forwards.
well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Santos. Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha. And here, Neymar! That's come loose. Well, that is asking for trouble. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
That is a little undercooked.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Moved on forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Vinicius Junior. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Rafinha. Oh, they could be caught out here. Rafinha. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Brazil make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Peretz. Dabor. Oh, he's Dabor! Lucas Paqueta shifted upfield. Danilo. Marquinhos looks to the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Now it's Rafinha. He's got away. Danger averted for now. That's really well manoeuvred. Solomon. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, terrible pass. Marquinhos. Danilo. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta. And it's Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Santos. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Tries to get it clear. Dasha. And it's played forward. Gabriel getting this one clear. Neymar, oh, good spread. Back into the middle. Nice interception, well timed. That's a lovely, neat pass. Marquinhos cuts it out. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Marquinhos. And he goes cross-field. Santos.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta. Danilo. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Neymar. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Driven forward. Marquinhos clears it away. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Now who's going to be first to this? Let's get out for a throw-in. Solomon. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Climbs up big! It's there! Israel back on level terms! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Lucas Paqueta, forwards and with intent. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Vinicius Junior. And here's Neymar. And here's Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's played forward. Now it's done. And he shoots! Just a whisker away. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Brazil really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Natko, and they can counter here. Dasha shifted upfield. Rafinha. Dagani, aim forwards. And here's Rafinha. Lucas Paqueta chips it through. Danilo with the cross. Time to deliver. Lucas Paqueta. Lofted in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Moved on forwards. That's very neat. Wins the duel this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now that's well seen too. Solomon proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Aim forwards. And they've got rid. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Perez. This has gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And he's there to clear it. And here's Zahavi. And it's Natko. Muscular approach does pay off here. Marquinhos. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Delivered with... Oh, smashing header! And he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Over to the left, Zahavi, in by Zahavi, and the keeper has it. Rafinha. Very nicely done. Looking for a decent ball in. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Natko. Now it's Dabur. Solomon. He's had a shot! Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes. It's Neymar! That's fallen kindly here. He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bit of penetration to go with all this possession, and it's played forward. Marquinhos, Lucas Paqueta. That's really well manoeuvred, and it's Danilo. It's Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well read, nice interception. Santos. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rafinha. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He is just caressing the ball. Bruno Guimaraes played out to the left flank. Santos. It's a mighty effort! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Proves too strong.
Gabba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Moved on forwards. Solomon looking to run onto it. Oh, sweet feet. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rafinha. Rafinha shifted upfield. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Caresses it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Gabriel, aim forwards. And it's played forward. Alisson gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Bruno Guimaraes. Dabor chasing after it. Marquinhos. Vinicius Junior. Santos. Could be danger here. Takes a shot. Goal, Brazil! And they're back in front.
Brazil, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gabriel. Gabriel forwards and with intent. And here's Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Up he goes! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And now he has two. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Cross goes in there. Clears it away. And it's Casemiro. Zahavi does really well to win the ball there. Zahavi gently done. Marquinhos, and the keeper's got it again. Lucas Paqueta. Marquinhos. Played towards the front line. That'll be a throw-in. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Peretz. Oh, nice touch. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Santos. Gabriel. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Danilo. Lucas Paqueta. Casemiro. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dasha. Natko shifted upfield. Lucas Paqueta. Gabriel. And it's played forward. Crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Santos. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Backward it goes. Hit into the middle. Dasha tries to clear. That has been knocked clear. Solomon absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Neymar. It's a good foot in there. Natko, aim forwards. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lucas Paqueta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's a nice ball, and claimed it back swiftly. Dabor. Oh, such a clever touch. Can he finish? It nearly went all the way.
Dabur certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Bruno Guimaraes. Dagani cuts out the pass. Dabor. Clipped into space. Moved on forwards. Hangs in a cross. Dagani attempts a clearance. Solomon. So what can they make of this? Solomon has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, this looks sharp. Well timed, excellent interception. Lucas Paqueta. Santos looks to get on the end of this. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Ball driven towards the far post. No, he's overshot the green. Natko, aim forwards. And it's played forward. Dabor. And that's really well manoeuvred. Marquinhos can get it clear. Gabriel, approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And he cuts out the supply. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Danilo. Dasha gets over and intercepts. Dabor. Bruno Guimaraes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rafinha. Ooh, delicate chip through. Picks it up out wide. Lovely feet. Played into the middle. Dasha. That's a sharp pass. Bruno Guimaraes.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Dabur. Goes for a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Perez usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Marquinhos gently done. Now it's Dabur. And the ball is out of play. Forward it goes. Rafinha chasing after it. Some good work on the right flank here. Succumbs to the pressure. Dasha moved on forwards. That's a little off target. Rafinha. And here's Neymar. Lucas Paqueta. Played out to the right. Danilo. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That has been cut short. And it's played forward. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Cross from Rafinha. Clear. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Dasha forwards and with intent. Rafinha. Lucas Paqueta. Danilo.
Rafinha really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Danilo chooses to go cross-field. Santos has created one goal already. Bruno Guimaraes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Marquinhos. Casemiro. 2 minutes to be added on. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Israel really could have done without this. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Brazil blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Marquinhos makes the interception. Marquinhos. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Natko aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. Dabur. Now he's off and running. Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lucas Paqueta. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side, aimed in towards the centre. That's really well manoeuvred. Gabriel. And the whistle goes to half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Rafinha. And it's Danilo. Too long, and over the line. Has a look and plays it forward. Calmly anticipates. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Danilo gets across to intercept that. Rafinha. Danilo. Natko, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Marquinhos. Danilo. Zahavi in acres of space out wide. Dabur. Now that's a fine challenge. Oh, that's well done, really robust. No, it's come to nothing. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Rafinha. Zahavi. Dagani. Shifted upfield. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a cute ball. Short changes him with that pass. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. Played towards the other side. Santos. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Does really well to win the ball there. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. So who's he picking out? Solomon, and that's aimed into the middle. Clearly not happy with that. It's Sahavi. Real chance! Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Aim forwards. Wins the duel this time. Dagani. Dasha. Moved on forwards. Natko. Danilo tries to clear. Defending of the desperate variety. Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. Well read, nice interception. Peretz. Solomon. Natko. Out to the right. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Natko. Dasha, here's onto this. Vinicius Junior. Marquinhos. And it's played forward. And that's a Solomon! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely intercepted. Rafinha. It's Vinicius! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Now that's well seen too. Gabriel, aim forwards.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's played in here. Alisson claims it, safe hands. Now it's Neymar. Peretz. Solomon. Dabur looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Neymar spread out to the left. Referee's given a throw. Lucas Paqueta. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Dabur, now it's Dabur. Solomon, and climbs up big! Goal! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Israel grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Gabriel. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Neymar. Rafinha tries to dink it through. Rafinha goes short. And it's Casemiro. But he's well positioned. Decent chance! He's missed it.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Danilo.
Brazil are more than happy to defend deep now. They've decided that it's not worth taking any more risks.
Brazil, on the other hand, are left with no choice but to risk everything and to go for it. Defending of the desperate variety. Bruno Guimaraes. Out to the left it goes. That has found him in acres of space. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And that has been cleared. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, that's neat. And here's Paqueta. And here's Neymar with a shot. And it's there! Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Solomon. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Dabur. Natko. Played out to the right. Over to the left. Now it's Neymar. Thinks one through. Deftly away. Bruno Guimaraes. It's run loose here.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, he's in! Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel Santos. Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Rafinha. Santos. And here's Vinicius Junior. Zahavi. Natko. Solomon. Can he finish? Oh, they could be caught out here. Marquinhos is there, and he can get that clear. And here's Natko. Quality ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Gabriel shifted upfield. And it's played forward. Santos chasing after it. It's a good run down the right. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Throw in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a nicely weighted pass. Marquinhos gets it clear. Dash up, gently done. Gets it away. Peretz. Nice looking ball, neatly clipped into space. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Zahavi providing an outlet on that flank. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Tries to get it clear. Dabur does really well to win the ball there. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Solomon. Cross into the box. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Bruno Guimaraes, and he's managed to get free. Great work on the overlap. Can he deliver? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Danilo. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. Now the ball in. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the ball's come loose here. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. Oh, it's come loose. Could be danger here. A chance to play it in. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Neymar. And the shot! That is faded wide.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Spread out to the left. Now it's Sahavi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's Natko. Tries a shot! And steered it beyond the post.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Marquinhos played over towards the opposite flank. Looking here to chip it through. That's been slipped through. He is through here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That's been drilled forward. Rafinha. Rafinha! He can get that clear. Rafinha with the short one. Played in deep. Dash up with the clearance. Bruno Guimaraes. Sahavi. Moved on forwards. Gabriel makes the interception. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Now it's Rafinha. And the volley. No, it's wide.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Peretz. There are a few waiting for it. Decent chance! And he's there to get it away. Get a throw in. And it's Sahavi. Dasha picks it up now. Plenty waiting in the middle. Turns and goes back. And that has been clubbed away. That's a throw. Ball's played through. That is lovely. And he's heaved it away. Ball's gone out of play. And here's Zahavi. In by Zahavi. And it's hoisted clear. Natko. And that's it. Gets his head on it! He scored! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Bruno Guimaraes. Solomon. That's really well manoeuvred. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Rafinha. Danilo. Natko. Natko shifted upfield. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Casemiro. Marquinhos played up towards the front line. Dabor. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha. Now it's Neymar. Aim forwards. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Great defending, strong and determined. Neymar, oh, good spread. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Natko, and it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. Santos keeps his foot on the gas. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's a good intervention. Up towards the front line. Dabur is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's tidy. Bruno Guimaraes, done delicately. That's really well cleared. That's a throw. That's going to go a long way. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Rafinha. Dabur. Played out wide. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And that was very necessary. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Brazil look as though they're gearing themselves up for something pretty physical here.
Yeah, I think it's one of those situations where you've got to brace yourself for what's coming. They don't want to get bullied, so I think they need to show their opponents that they're going to stand up to everything that's thrown at them.
Santos. Gabriel. Just 5 minutes left. Santos. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Good ball, good take. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Dabur. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Sahavi. He's found the way through. Dabur. Plays it out wide. Natko. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Marquinhos gently done. Casemiro. Moved on forwards. Rafinha, now he's off and running. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Caught offside that time. And here's Vinicius Junior. Dabur wins the duel this time. Dagani. Dagani shifted upfield. Casemiro. Great ball if he can get there. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Neymar. Driven forward. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. It's run loose here. He's shifting through the gears here. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius. It's Vinicius! And he's kept it out. That's a great save. And it's been played through. Now it's Natko. He has found the way through. Alisson sends that a long way. Dagani, gently done. That has been knocked clear. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He whips it across. Lucas Paqueta. Natko. And it's Natko. Played into the middle. Bruno Guimaraes. And he cuts out the supply. Dagani. Natko. Up towards the front line. That has been cut short. Danilo. Rafinha. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Natko. Peretz. Solomon. It's a mighty effort! At the best in the keeper. Had the measure of that. And he thumps it clear. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. Well timed, excellent interception. Solomon. Looking for a decent ball in. Nice control. Solomon crosses it in. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Israel cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Israel were always up against it, Peter, and a game we expected a gulf and not just a gap between the teams, and it happened.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take all the speeds located by entrance gates. Thank you.